It's evening time in Bahria town out in Pakistan, and we've decided to go just for a wander amongst the streets, okay, to see what's going on. So what have I found so far? Just round the corner from where we're staying is, as I get knocked over by a vehicle as he's just coming towards driving off again. So we have hot and spicy. We have a care dental clinic. There's the bank. There's Mr. Tobacco, Bahria town. Oh, loads of branches as well. I'll let you guess what Mr. Tobacco does. I love wandering around, just being lost with Cure Dental Clinic as well. And I can see loads of lights in the middle of the road, so let's go and have a look. So, Rajas United we stand. I'll tell you what that is. Let's have a look. Let's go. We'll look on my right hand side. We've got a set of traffic that's coming that way, and then there we go, Raja United. Sunset View, looks like some sort of hotel as the vehicles come down the road. And let's go this way. Oh, look, that's pretty down the road. As we walk towards the main road, there you go. Decor down the middle of the road feels like it's very Christmassy actually. Oh, look at this. Keep clean and green, Bahria town, lovely. Look at that. Let's walk in the opposite direction. So, what am I thinking as I'm just walking down the road? I don't know, I just seem to have this space that's been created in the mind, knowing that I'm not restricted by anything. I do not have any major things to run to that need immediate action. That's why they say that you need to create space. You need to empty the bin, remove some of the refuse and the rubbish. And when you remove some of the rubbish, there's somebody beeping at me, and then I have a young child coming and begging for money. Anyway, I totally lost my track of thought. Yeah, sometimes you need to empty the rubbish and empty the bin so you can have more space, usually to put more rubbish inside. Do not do that. When you empty the bin, make sure you wash it, clean it out, and make sure you clean it out and create space so it's a clean space, so you can therefore garden it and you can look after it. And I'm being followed by someone, so I'm just going to flip the camera and turn it the other way, more like this. Because I've walked into a busy area, what have I found? I found loads of meat, and the place is called, when it flashes, come on Mr. Lights, tell me what is your name. Special Afghan something, and then it disappeared. Oh, Special Barbecue, and then it's disappeared again. My goodness, you have to be quick and read quickly as well. It's a Special Afghan tikka. So let's go and see what the fuss is all about. Oh well, one of the strongest smells is, and smelled something really nice, so I'm just going to follow the smell and see what happens. There you go. More and more challenges, more and more steps, and you have to keep going past the steps. And look what I found. I found a menu. Okay, it relates to district Attack actually. Hazro Khyber Shinwari Tikka house. And what are they selling? Chicken korma. Look at that nice big felt tip. Which laugh or cry really, but it works. So here we go. So 100, 100, and 100 and 300. 100, ladies and gents, is about 50 pence. Okay. However, let me show you something pretty amazing. As we go further down on the menu, I shall translate. Okay, Dumpucht. So this is called Dumpucht Salim Dumba. So the full animal, and it's ordered to your specification, and it costs 3,330,000 rupees, because that's what it says here. I'm sure it's not true, so do not be. So देखो इस मेन्यू के ऊपर लिखा हुआ है, okay, 3,330,000 rupees, which is once again not true. Okay, so what do they have? 12 kilo of meat, half a kilo of dry fruit, 2.5 kilos of rice, and 12 quails. Okay, I'm guessing it's 33,000 rupees, so divide that by 250 and they'll deliver it to your house. There you go, ladies and gents. And if you want to eat here, you can eat on a really nice formica table that looks like this. On a serious note, that's 12 kilos of meat, half a kilo of dried fruit within it, okay, 2.5 kilos of rice, and 33,000 rupees is more or less, which is around 132 pounds, you know, which is a really good deal. And if I'm aware of the type of cooking with these guys, okay, it's going to be probably awesome. So we're going to try some food here anyway, and let's see how we go. So this is where the action happens. So let's go and see the cooking. So as we go up the stairs here, look, this is where the dumbas are dumbed. So this is where it's all cut to pieces and it's ready to go into the woks. A whole load of different meats. And then we come over here, and this must be the head chef, and this is where the action takes place. Look at it. The guys seem very, very quiet at the minute, not chatting too much. So I'll leave them to their action. Actions speak a lot louder than words. Only 6% of words is communication, 38% is how you say it, and 55% is all connected with your physiology. So look at this. Wow. Here's the fun part. And it's going into a clay pot, which looks like this. There's plenty of stirring going on. Controlled by a huge set of pliers. So there goes the wok. Chicken. And in the meantime, whilst that is being prepared, we still have the meat that's been butchered at the other side. Here we go, an order's coming. There we go, mate. Something was said very quickly. And then it goes from there to these bits over here. So whilst the chicken is being prepared, in the meantime, the family, they ordered some kabli palau and some meat. So I thought, well, let's give this a shot. So I'm not very good at this. Okay, here we go. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. In the name of God, the most merciful and kind. So, alhamdulillah, in the name of God, the most merciful and kind. That's very nice. MashaAllah, is that what I'm supposed to say, or am I supposed to go and give it like 10 out of 10 and do a lot of the it's not quite true type of thing? How they do it, or they go or like they've never eaten before, or in Purto we say arvai ugada. Actually, you don't say it like that. इसे अरवाए उगीदा. Anyway, I'll let somebody else translate that, right? Okay, because we get totally confused with these languages. But mashallah, it's very beautiful. And when you're hungry, everything's beautiful. So would I recommend Hazro Shinwari in Bahria 7, Pakistan? I think the answer to that is, alhamdulillah, a very good yes. And actually, look, I was nicking somebody else's, so my plate has just arrived now. For those people that do not know, look, this is called Kabli Pulao. Right, so we have rice that's been simmered for a long time. We've got sultanas, we've got raisins, we've got some carrots, and we usually have a big piece of meat that's hiding in the middle, which is just there. So let's taste it in the name of God, the most merciful and kind. Let's do this again. This is where I'm supposed to, and I'm not really good at this, and I can't make it up. Alhamdulillah, it's very nice. It's not like world class the way it's made at home, but it's very nice, and it will do the trick. Would I eat it again? The answer is a very good, or a very much of a yes. And look, I am hiding here as well. We have some salad. It looks like it was made in 1990. No, that's a lie. It's probably looks like it was last week's. Let's taste it. You know what? It's absolutely gorgeous. Alhamdulillah, it's fresh. Look, I'm going to enjoy my meal. And we've got a few other bits that are arriving on the table too. Oh look, we have some dal, which I'm going to splash all over the rice. And we have some roti that we never ordered as well. And fresh roti. They think cheese. That's there's a hatima, yeah? I'm an elephant and I'm going to be eating all of these things, yeah? Well, I'm not an elephant and I can't eat all of these things. This is what they do in Pakistan. They continue to feed you. Hospitality is like next level. Very nice. I'm going to finish this salad. And it looks like Alia's winning. Are you winning, Alia? Me and Ali are having a little competition at the side here. And Alia's winning. This salad is absolutely gorgeous, mashallah. Yeah? I'm being told there's something arriving on the table that's called mushka, which is a type of this. It's fish. Mashallah, it looks absolutely gorgeous. But I repeat the same thing. I'm not an elephant and I can't eat all of this. Okay, there's an order that we need to eat, okay, just enough to keep our back straight. For all those food-like bloggers out there, you know exactly what I mean. So, you might think I look like an elephant. But I'm not really happy, right? But man, alhamdulillah, this tastes really nice. I'm not having a go at food bloggers. I think they do a great job. Yeah, especially eating. I think they're really good at eating. You have to think, what sort of dopamine kick up do you actually need? Do you need to keep eating? Stop eating. Yeah, so you know if you like want to, like, okay, you get the drift. Okay, stop eating and go do some exercise, drink some water. Okay, I'm just joking, just messing around. So all a blessing from Allah. I'm just joking. It's all a blessing from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. The one that provides us, okay, with the rizq. Our sustainer, our creator, and our owner. I'm sat here just giggling at myself. I'm just giggling at language. Food vloggers are talking about food. They'll say things like, and remember, we're talking from a perspective of language and assumptions in language. And language is such an interesting skill. It really is. If you learn how to communicate effectively, it will really change your life, because language changes your world. And they'll say things like, they'll eat this, or take this sort of action. They'll take this sort of action. And when they'll take that action, they'll say, that's banging. And here's my head thinking, as a piece of rice got a hammer and it's just been banged with a hammer. I'll say this food's chilling. This food's like really cold. It's suffering from a chill. Or they'll take the food because somebody sponsored them and then they'll go, wow. So they'll say things like wow, but not really explain that wow. And I was just laughing at myself because I say to people, how are you? And they say, I'm okay. But if you ask them what does okay mean, there's no meaning. Or ask somebody, how are you? And they'll go, I'm glad it's Friday. Say, how are you? And they'll say, not bad. Imagine attempting to explain what not bad actually means. Say, how are you? And they say, I'm glad it's the weekend. Say, how are you? And they say, I'm glad it's not Monday. So remember, I was telling you about hypno thinking. Well, this is like hypno thinking, because when you think well, you're feeling well, and you do things that make you positive, hang around great people, listen to good stuff, read positive books, you will continue to grow. And as you continue to grow, you can serve many more people. Yes, so the food was banging. You know what I mean? It was banging. So here's another expression. The fish wasn't banging. The fish was swimming, and the dal was finishing. You know what I mean? The dal was finishing, and it appears like the roti was staying. And like usual, the mobile was ringing. See, I can be a bit nuts. See, whatever that means, I can be a bit nuts, like peanuts or walnuts or hazelnuts. I can be a bit nuts. It's interesting, isn't it? Language, communication, and how we think and how we feel. Because if you take 100% responsibility for your own words, then you also become 100% responsible for your own results. As a great teacher said to me, he said, Gervais, say what you mean and mean what you say. Or as he said it, Roger Scottfield, great trainer, mean what you say and see what you mean, lad. Mean what you say and say what you mean, lad. Stop messing around. What you mean and mean what you say. I'm really good at this vlogging stuff. I forgot to press the button, and I talked for about 5 minutes and realised that we recorded none of it. Because look, when you take responsibility for saying what you mean and meaning what you say, you take 100% of the responsibility for all of your results. So if I say something like, pass me that from over there, Gervais, pass you what from over where? It's confusing, isn't it, yeah? However, you've said to me, Gervais, will you just pass me the glass, please? I'll take the glass, and the likelihood is that I will give the glass to you. So, take responsibility. Now, when children go to school, or should I say when children go to nursery, they play and they discover and they find. They do not become, the artists and the musicians and the athletes of the day. They discover and they play and they find things and they educate. They go through a whole academic educational system, and they grow up with millions of different teachers around them. Their parents, the teachers at school, the teachers at madrasa, the spiritual teachers, learning from watching the TV, listening to the radio. We just, as human beings, we take learnings from everywhere. But why do I say this to you? Is that you want to continue to play. You do not want to sabotage your spirit. Neuro-linguistic program, the study of the mind, the brain, the language, and of psychology and of behaviour. Certain the practitioners just call it, now let's play. Just discover. So continue to play and have fun, and let your spirit just be at ease. Because sabotage is not a good thing. Curiosity is a great thing. Asking questions and being confused, because at the other side of curiosity is learning. Is language, is growing, is becoming bigger, is of gaining knowledge and sharing and making a difference in the world. So as my green tea arrives, enough of all this. As my green tea arrives, let's have a look. So the green tea has arrived. Look at this. What can you say? This is Pakistan, man. Yeah. Look at this. Look at the pot. A nice silver pot. Nice simple glass. And I don't know what else is going to go in here, but we have some other stuff here as well. What is it? Oh, right. We have some lemon, 2 types of lemon, and we have some, here we go, in Pashto they call it gura. Bismillah ala barakatullah. This is stuff that I do not generally use, made of sugar cane, but let's give it to Bismillah ala barakatullah, in the name of God, the most merciful and kind. I think I'm going to pass it to someone else. It's nice, it's extremely sweet. But it's not my cup of tea. However, we will take the lemon and squeeze a little bit of the lemon in there. Aha, that's more like it. Oh, and I've squeezed it and I've squashed it. Alhamdulillah, ala kulli hal, that's absolutely beautiful. It's very simple. Added some lemon to it as well. And in this weather, it's fairly cool outside as well. So it's absolutely excellent. And green tea has massive benefits. Anyway, in a million different ways, however, different day, different lesson, different discussion. Look, wherever you are, okay, be wonderful, have a wonderful, blessed evening. My name is Javis Han, take good care.